Michelle's joining us now to catch us up on everything trending from overnight. Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I love what we're talking about today because I think everyone just loves to hear what's going on, what people are listening to. And now we know what President Barack Obama, former president, is jamming out to this year.
Yeah, I feel like he releases something similar to this every year. This year, Megan Thee Stallion topping former President Obama's top songs of 2020 Spotify playlist. I will tell you that this has been a weird year for music. I know you know that I think about that a little more than the average person.
Yes.
29 entries in all, heavy on the R&B like past years with Jen, Aiko, Lil Baby, Her, and more represented. Bruce Springsteen, though, also there, along with Dua Lipa, who had a huge year. She probably had the biggest year in pop music. Chris Stapleton on the list as well. The playlist comes a day after Obama released a list of his favorite movies and TV shows. You know, the most, pop culture president we've ever had.
I actually saw that Her was on his list, and I listened to that song. I hadn't heard of that song, but I like Her, so it's really interesting to see that.
It's hard to talk about Her.
Yeah, exactly.
Also this morning, we're talking about Taylor Swift, who I don't think was on Obama's list. She did, however, score her second Billboard 200 #1 album this year with Evermore, the surprise companion to her July release, which also topped the chart. This is her 8th career #1 album.
Have any of her albums not been a hit? I feel like all of them are always pretty big.
I feel like she's had more than 8. I think this might be 10 or 11.
Oh, okay. So a couple of those kind of went under the radar then.
Maybe the early ones, when she was focusing just on country. I think with these albums too, I don't know how much you've listened to this one, Evermore, and then Folklore, which came out in July, but they're kind of like folk music. So it's kind of, I think, going to her fans of pop music and country.
Just connecting them.
Right, as opposed to Shake It Off, not totally a country jam.
Right.
But that was probably
I definitely need to listen to this new one though.
Also this morning, Ariana Grande had a huge announcement yesterday. This was like the biggest news last night. And who releases this information on a Sunday night, Ariana Grande? She is now engaged. Her fiance, Dalton Gomez, he made an appearance in a video earlier this year, so we did know he exists, but I didn't know they were that serious.
I didn't know that she was even dating.
Well, Elliot, that's what I'm here to tell you.
I'm soliciting a thank you next. I thought she was focusing on herself.
That was 2 years ago.
Behind.
We are sending a happy birthday to Kiefer Sutherland. He's 54 today.
Oh, happy birthday to him. All right, we have more to talk about, Michelle. I want to hear more about some of that news there, but we appreciate it. We got your business brief coming up next.